Hey Taurus, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your reading. It's a message from the universe, spirit, higher power, whatever it is you believe in. So if you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I'd really greatly appreciate the support. Also, check out the shorts. I post a short every day for each zodiac sign. So everyone gets a message every day from me to hopefully get shed a little bit of light and positivity to start your day. So let's see what we have for you. I'll be clarifying the cards and pulling three Mystic Manifesting Oracle cards for you. All right, Spirit, Virgo, give me the guidance for Virgo, please. And thank you. What does Virgo need to know? So let's see. Your first card is the Fool. Very nice energy. You have the Two of Treasure, which is the Two of Pentacles. You have the Moon. A lot of major arcana already. You have the Ten of Pearls, which is the Ten of Cups. Very nice. And the overall energy of the reading is the Four of Treasure, which is the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you're on a new journey here. Taurus, it's like with the Fool, it's all about starting a brand new cycle. There is a new beginning here, a new venture. And with the Two of Treasure, which is the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like I feel like you're trying to weigh out what do I do? Because I feel like with the Moon here, it's like there's a lot of unknown, uncertainty, maybe even some skepticism here and just not knowing, I feel like there's a feeling of feeling scared of or having fear of making a wrong decision, right? And not making the right decision because it's like I just don't know where things are going to wind up. But you have the 10 of pearls here, which is the 10 of cups. I mean, that's very beautiful energy. And with the overall outcome as the Four of Treasure, I feel like you're trying to move towards something that is stable for you. So let's go ahead and start clarifying so I can get a better idea of what we're really talking about here. Let's see. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here for Taurus? Why is the Fool here for Taurus? Cool. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? You have the Two of Swords. Yeah, like I said, like needing to make a decision and you're just scared. You need to face something, like you need to face some type of truth here, like take the blindfold, face it. Like you have to face it, like not go in blindsided here. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Treasure has the Wheel of Fortune. I like that. Because things I feel like are going to go from like feeling of stagnancy to moving. But again, with the Fool, it's like you're just starting something new. You're just starting this new adventure here. It's like I feel like you're going to have to you're feeling like you're going to have to flip a coin to make this decision because you're just very torn. Why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here? The Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of too many? Why is the 10 of pearls here, which is the 10 of cups? Why is the 10 of cups here? Why is the 10 of cups here? Why is the 10 of cups here? 10 of cups. Jeez, and Pete's, Taurus. Your cards. Why is the 10 of cups here? You have the Ace of Wands. Why is the Four of Treasure here, which is the Four of Pentacles? Why is the Four of Treasure? Jeez. Your cards are all over. Why is the Four of Treasure here? Why is the Four of Treasure here? Why is the Four of Treasure here? We have the Six of Wands. A very nice energy here. Okay. Sometimes we're not shown things because we have to build our trust and our faith, right? Like we have faith that things are gonna, faith is such a big word, right? And you don't need to always tie it to something religious. Having faith and trusting that something's going to work out and it's going to work out for the highest good of me, whether I can see that at this moment or not. And that's what I feel like this whole reading is saying. This is going to work out better than you think. But just because you can't see it or it doesn't play out the way you think it should, I feel like you're getting disappointed. And there's no reason to be disappointed. It's like you have to trust that things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen and it's going to happen for your best interest. Okay. Because with the Fool and the Two of Swords, again, a lot of uncertainty here, a lot of back and forth energy. Like, don't avoid confrontation. Deal with whatever this issue is. Like I said earlier, head on, take the blindfold off because it's time for you to face something. This is what's going to propel this new beginning here. Okay. Because I feel like you're going to feel like you're stagnant because you're just going to, it's like over analyzing stuff, overthinking things. Don't do that. Like, weigh the pros and cons and make the decision because sometimes we have detours, but those detours lead us to our destination and in a better way. Or maybe there's a setback. Keep going, okay? Because there's lessons to be learned here. And with the Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you really need to move. You really need to embrace whatever this change is in order to find the balance because I feel like there's a little bit of instability here because of the unknown. All right. And it's like there's a lot of juggling going on. So I feel like you need to learn to be adaptable. Okay. And embrace this, embrace whatever this is, because you can manage this and you can skillfully navigate through this period of change. Okay. But things are going to start moving. And again, it's all about navigating through this. With the moon and the Queen of Pentacles, I really feel like you're going to need to trust your gut here because that is what the moon is about, like trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts, even if it feels like uncertain or uncomfortable here. Okay. It's going to require patience. Whatever this is, nurture yourself here. Okay. And trust, just trust that things are going to work out and you're going to be guided and directed in the right direction. Okay, you're being guided here. So things might not be clearly revealed to you, but again, that's where that trusting needs to come into place. With the 10 of Pearls, which is the 10 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, you're coming out on the other side of something. Okay, like some of you may find out that you're pregnant, and maybe some of you are like, this is a new phase of your life and you're like, oh my god, how is this going to happen? And because some of you, it could be a shock, and I'm just using this as an example. This doesn't need to be everybody's story, clearly, but I'm just giving an example. It's like a shock to your system, right? Because it's like, oh my god, I wasn't planning to get pregnant and now I can't do this, and now this is going to happen. And then it's kind of like that feeling of just feeling completely discombobulated and not knowing what direction to go and just still being in some type of shock. But yet it's some type of new phase or new beginning coming. And with the Ace of Wands and 10 of Pearls, it's like, this is going to be very fulfilling. Okay, whether or not you can see that at the moment or not, but this is signifying a huge new beginning here. All right, or some type of creative endeavor. It could be within relationships, family life, work, career, but it's bringing in fulfillment. It's like you're going on a new venture here. Act on your inspirations and your passions because you can really find a lot of joy and happiness within when you do that. And with the Four of Treasure, which is the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, like you're getting there. You're gonna, like the whole point is for you to succeed. And I really feel that whatever fears you have over here are going to dissipate and go because you're going to turn out ahead of this. You're going to be successful with this. Okay? It's like I feel like right now this fear of loss or whatever this is limiting your growth and abundance right now. But you're going to work through this. Spirit is telling you, work through these feelings, work, and that's the thing. A lot of times we don't sit with our feelings because sometimes it's too scary. Sometimes we just want to go in panic mode when really we just need to sit with it, understand why we're feeling this way, and we need to talk ourselves through it and say, okay, what can we do, because feeling like this is just going to keep you in a negative energy state, okay, and not get you anywhere, and that's not good vibe. You don't want to feel like that every day, and trust me, I've been there, done that, I felt like that, and it's hard, but when you work on yourself so much that you start learning these things about yourself and learning how to deal and learning how to cope, it really makes, when things like go not the way we plan to, or there's challenges that come our way, or obstacles, whatever you want to call it, opportunities is what I try to call them. Just, it's like you work through it, and it gets easier every time because you get better at it every time that you're needing to deal with something or face something or confront it. So I feel like at the end, like, you're going to be successful here. It's going to be okay. With this wreath here, to me, it's very symbolic of, the world card with, again, and then you have the Fool card. It's like you've been through cycles before. You've been through challenges, the ups and downs. You're going to get through this too. Just trust and have faith. That is truly what I'm getting out of this reading for you. Whatever this is for you, because I'm not even getting one specific thing here. I feel like it's a multitude of things. Spirit, give me guidance for Taurus. What is it? Okay, pathway beyond. Release what no longer serves you and step into the unknown. I am open to new things. Absolutely. Like, that's exactly what we've kind of summed it up in this reading. Seeing the beauty. Complex patterns align to create great beauty when you see clearly. I visualize the divine plan. Yes, definitely. And your last card is blessed growth. Stay firmly rooted in your intentions and reach for the sky. I nurture my dreams. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. Have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.